Big Z Sports is back on location. This time we're at a new school. I'm Shannon Thomas, joined here with Adam Ciereszewski. And Adam, we're a little further east than we normally are, but this year we're going to welcome in the Harrison Central Huskies.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm glad that we're going to be able to start providing more of the Big Z Sports coverage to the athletes out here at Harrison Central, and their facilities are magnificent, especially obviously starting here in the fall with their football season. All you have to do when you get out here is look around. You can see that these kids get to play in a very, very nice complex.
Yeah, the Huskies coming off another good year last year, made it to the playoffs, and a lot of talent still left coming back for this team, and a lot of good things happening out here at Harrison Central.
Yeah, absolutely, and they have, as you mentioned, Shannon, they got some key returners coming back, which I know that you'll get into with Coach Hayes. We'd also like to give a special thanks to the Milestone Company, local insurance agency here in Cadiz. They also have locations in New Philly and in Steubenville.
Yeah, thanks to all these great sponsors, we're able to bring these practices and these two-a-days to you. And it's going to be interesting to see what Coach Hayes has to say here about his upcoming season. We're now joined with Harrison Central head coach Anthony Hayes, going into his 7th year. And, Coach, we'll recap last year a little bit, coming off a good season last year, 9-3. Fell in the second round of the playoffs, but you had a pretty outstanding season.
Yeah, we really did. It was something the kids focused on all year long. Throughout our program, we talked about trying to earn that first playoff victory in school history. The kids were very vocal about it, so obviously we were too as coaches. But just an outstanding season for us. Something that'll certainly be in the memories for a long time. We lost a group of seniors that meant a lot to our school.
Yeah, Coach, a couple of those seniors and your quarterback, Hayden Cassidy and Parker Hutton, two big pieces right there. You lost a lineman and Lucas Thomas. Like I said, that was a good senior class, but you got a lot of veterans coming back on this team.
We do. Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword here at Harrison Central, where oftentimes we're forced to play a lot of young kids because of our numbers, and sometimes that's difficult, especially early on in a young athlete's career. But in the next 2 or 3 years, it pays dividends for us. So we're not shy to put our kids in the fire, so to speak, and they're not hesitant in jumping onto that role and taking hold of whatever job it is that they need to do. So, yeah, we returned some nice players this year. We're really excited about it. Of course, the key for us, like everybody else, is stay healthy.
Yeah, and early in the 2 days right there, that's the main thing, staying healthy. To get to week one, one of the big names you got coming back is Michael Keto. I think it's how you pronounce it. Michael Keto. So I got it close, but outstanding running back for you, and he had a phenomenal year last year. And off-season workouts probably big for your team and looking to come back strong.
Yeah, always nice to have somebody like Michael back. He's trimmed down another 15 pounds. As a freshman, he was 240-pound running back for us, and now he's about 210 pounds. He's got a lot faster, a lot shiftier, plus he hasn't lost any power. So another quality kid, 3-sport athlete, outstanding basketball player, also runs track, and that was part of the reasoning for him running track, is to get faster and lose weight to get ready for college. So really looking forward to him obviously getting his fair share of touches this year. And then we also have Cam McAfee and Blake Atkins is back as well as far as backfield goes.
Coach, so then we're going to look at the schedule here. Week 1, you travel to Ciereszewski, you got the Claymont Mustangs. Last year that game kind of started out right there, and you guys were behind pretty quick right there against Claymont, but the kids, you guys got them coached back, and they come back, and you pulled away to win that game in pretty good fashion there in the second half.
Yeah, that's the thing about number one. The thing about week 1 is everybody believes and everybody's ready to go. We've had a summer to prepare for that for one another. Claymont is always going to play us tough. We're always going to play them tough. That's the battle of Tappan Lake. They came out, did a wonderful job last year. They did a very nice job of preparing for us. We were a little slow-paced at the beginning, but that's not to take anything away from Claymont. I think credit needs to go to them. But in the second half, our kids were able to lock in, and our coaches made some nice adjustments at halftime, and we were able to pull away there in the second half and secure our first win, which obviously catapulted us throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, then you'll go on to week 2. I always call this school a farm-strong school in Buckeye Trail. It don't matter what the scores are at the end of those games. At the end of the night, it's going to be a battle. You're going to get hit hard. And that's another one of those good schools to get you tuned up early in the season.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've said that. When we signed him 4 years ago, we used to play him early on when we first consolidated, and obviously back in Caddis days prior to consolidation. And we know just physically tough football team. You're going to get their best every Friday. Whether you have better athletes or not, you're going to get tough physical football games. So, we look forward to that game as well. Wing T offense, tough to prepare for. So, looking at them, I assume that, I got to coach a couple of their kids in the All-Star game this year, and boy, they've got some talented kids. So we expect a very good Buckeye Trail team in week 2.
So those first 2 weeks to look at is going to be smash mouth football. The guys in the trenches are going to do the battle. They're going to get the win. Come week 3, your defensive backs are going to get a test as you're welcoming the Malvern Hornets here in Caddis.
Yeah, it's without question. They have an outstanding quarterback, a bunch of receivers. I think their line's a little underrated. I really do. I think they do a really nice job at doing what they do. They don't ask them to do a ton for them. The quarterback's probably one of the most accurate, if not the most accurate quarterback that maybe I've ever coached against. That kid puts the ball in the money no matter where he's at, on a run, in a pocket, rolling to his right, rolling to his left. He just puts it on the money every play. They got us last year. I think that woke us up. I think it kind of jump-started our season for us last year, to be honest with you, in the second half. I think we kind of lulled into that game, and you can't do that when you're playing a program like Malvern. They're just an outstanding football program, and I think our kids got an eye-opener, and, by the time we get to week 3, we should be focused on that.
So the first half of that schedule, good, solid schedule in non-conference, but then that gets you ready for that strong conference play there you got in the second half of the season, taking on teams like St. Clairsville, Indian Creek, Edison. I mean, there's some solid programs there that you got to go through to get a league title.
There really is. And we start our first 3 games off with IVC schools to try to get that mix. And IVC is an outstanding football conference, really good in everything, to be honest with you. And we thought that would be a good opportunity for us to prepare for our back half of the schedule. We roll into the Buckeye 8 and the remainder of the OVAC schedule. You mentioned St. Clairsville. You mentioned Edison. You have Waterford in there, who is regional finalists. Just a lot of outstanding programs that we have to get ready for. And we think that, by playing some of those IVC schools that we have early on in our schedule, we think that prepares us for the back half of it. So, again, we got our work cut out for us, but my kids will tell you all the time here that I don't look forward to anything. I look forward to today, and today's the most important day, and then we need to make sure that we are better today than we were yesterday. And outside of that, there's nothing else we can control. So do everything we can within our power to prepare ourselves and give ourselves an opportunity. And at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for is an opportunity.
All right, Coach. Well, we thank you for your time here this morning. You're getting ready to start practice, and Big Z Sports is looking forward to adding Harrison Central to our list this year, the many teams that we're going to cover, and we're looking forward to getting out here and doing a game week 3. We'll have you also on week 1. So thank you for your time this morning.
I appreciate it, and thank you to Big Z Sports. I watch it all the time. My coaches and I just talked about this. We watch it all the time. You guys do a heck of a job, so we're thankful and grateful that you all allow us to be a part of it. Thank you.
All right. And that was Coach Anthony Hayes here out at Harrison Central, and we'll be back after this. All right, well, that's what Coach Hayes had to say about the upcoming season. And like you said, Adam, Coach Hayes and the staff and the players, they're excited to get this 2024 campaign kicked off.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just as excited as we are. And, I know that we're looking forward to, with the Huskies being a new team, we're going to actually kick off our season Friday night of week 1. We'll be watching these same Huskies when they travel to Yerkesville to take on the Mustangs. And then again, we're going to have them in week 3 for a home game as they take on the Malvern Hornets. I'm excited, obviously with the Big Z Sports schedule growing a little bit this year and being able to include the Huskies. And, again, another special shout out to the Milestone Company with locations in Caddis, New Philadelphia, and Steubenville.
So that's a wrap here out at Caddis. And thanks to Coach Hayes and the Harrison Central Huskies. Looking forward to covering this year, and Big Z Sports will see you at the next stadium.